Hey Aries, welcome to your wealth reading. This is Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Glad to have you today. All right, so let's get started with what lesson are you working on regarding wealth? Spirit, what lesson do we have for Aries? And we have envy. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I think when this is in regard to a wealth reading, it's really talking about, you know, the whole keeping up with the Joneses thing. And you may not realize that you are, you know, participating in anything like that, but it can be very easy to get trapped into, you know, seeing what others have, and especially if they seem very fulfilled, and it's, you know, our mind tells us that's why they are fulfilled. And really, you know, obviously there's much more to things, right? So let's see how this is playing out for you. Spirit, what is their current wealth energy for Aries? What is the current wealth energy for Aries? And we have the Nine of Swords, suffering in silence. The challenge is the Six of Cups, memories of love. I'm going to just get the cards laid out and then we'll go over them. The advice is the Three of Swords, heartache and loss. And the outcome is the Two of Cups, spiritual union. Okay, so what it's looking like to me is there is something that you are feeling kind of a void in. And so sometimes we can resort to, you know, trying to find happiness through shopping or you know, buying things or accumulating things. But in regard to your wealth, the Nine of Swords directly means like it's really about poor planning for your future. So I feel like right now you're looking, you know, if you look at the way she's looking, the path ends here. And so I feel like this cycle of, you know, feeling like you're not prepared for the future is coming to an end, and there's advice ahead to help you get through that. So for the challenge position, we have the Six of Cups. And in regard to wealth, the Six of Cups usually is talking about charity, being generous, and so forth. But I feel like in this situation, because we have this Three of Swords, heartache and loss, I feel like there is a void that's been created by some type of heartache here. And so this could be, you know, the loss of a loved one. This looks like somebody who is participating in a memorial, so memories of love. So this could have been the loss of a loved one. It could have been, you know, family, a relationship, anything. And I feel like what Spirit is saying with this Three of Swords is it's time to heal that, and because that is directly affecting how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your future, and how you approach your wealth. Okay, and then the outcome is the Two of Cups, spiritual union. So I feel like this is a time where you're really going to need to rely on your partner to help you heal. It's not about having them do the work for you, but it's about having that support and, you know, unconditional love around you that's really going to help you to heal these things, to change your approach to your wealth. So the Three of Swords directly in regard to wealth is talking about really looking at those bulletproof solutions to your future. So you may be a little bit in over your head as far as credit card debt, or maybe you're, you know, just, you know, recently, or, you know, bought a new car at some point and the financing, you're upside down right now. It could be something like that. So it's about looking at those solutions, possible refinancing of your house and so forth, that can help you to get kind of on top of your debt. And I don't see your debt as being completely overwhelming. I just see that it is affecting, you know, your the harmony of life is affecting you, because it can be really overwhelming. And with this Two of Cups in regard to wealth, this is really, again, the same thing that I already said about having like a helpful partnership, something where you really feel supported so that you can, you know, delve into this healing energy and not feel like things are not being taken care of around the house or whatever, if you're married. Or this could be a roommate that's very supportive. Maybe it's your brother or sister or a best friend that really helps you to take the focus so much off of, you know, your day-to-day things, so that you have that time to really do that introspection and healing. So let's get a little bit of clarity here. Spirit, why is this Nine of Swords or suffering in silence here in regard to wealth for Aries, their current energy? And we have the Six of Pentacles, and this is all about needing balance and but also being generous. So I feel like by nature you are a generous person, but it's about, you know, stepping back and realizing that you can't be generous with what you don't have. So it could be about really looking at balancing out those things. You know, being generous can create quite a positive money flow for you. However, you have to see that it's coming full circle. As you're being generous, you're also having people, you're realizing that people are generous with you. So it has to come from a place of pure love, and that's how you're going to create that positive money flow, that that cycle. Okay, so why is the Six of Cups here as a challenge in regard to wealth for Aries? And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so I think that you are an intuitive person, and I feel like because you have, you know, some pain and loss that is affecting everything for you, this can affect your relationship with your intuition, your connection to your intuition. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is that, you know, your wealth is being affected by this, you know, this disconnect with your intuition, trusting yourself to make decisions for your money and prosperity. Okay, so why is the Three of Swords or this heartache and loss here for Aries and as advice? And we get the Five of Swords. So, okay, because this is right next to this Two of Cups, spiritual union, I really feel like, because Five of Swords is all about feeling defeated or conflict, and so I feel like this is causing conflict, your own insecurities, because of this, you know, kind of wound that you're still nursing. It is causing conflict when it comes to your wealth. All right, and it can cause you to be envious or greedy, or you know, looking in the wrong places for healing, in a sense. Why is this Two of Cups here as the outcome for Aries in regard to wealth? And we have the Two of Wands, and this is all about creating that plan, right? This is about weighing up risks when it comes to your wealth. Okay, so because that's coming out on the Two of Cups, I feel like that's where your partner's really going to come into play. This is all about really feeling supported on taking certain risks with your finances, taking certain risks with investments, You know, this has been a tumultuous time, and I don't think it's over as far as investments are concerned, the stock market and so forth. I don't keep up with that, you know, with all this coronavirus and everything that's going on. I don't think that we've quite seen the full effects of what this year will cause to our future. So I feel like, you know, this is where you're really going to partner with your, you know, your wife, your husband, your loved one that is going to be supportive to you, and really decide where you're willing to take risks, how much payoff do you need in order to feel much more in balance with your finances. Okay, so let's get some guidance, some words of guidance for Aries. Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Okay, we have successful career, a happy working environment, pay rises and promotions, or raises, I think it's supposed to say. Okay, so there is a possibility here that you may be one of those that, you know, was like one of the few that were less affected career-wise. I think everybody's career has been affected because every sector of business has been affected by this time that we've had in 2020. So there is change, but you may be seeing a more positive change in your career because of it. Okay. And we also have time to shine. Let's see, it says creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. So either you are really going to be promoted very quickly because of how instrumental you may have been during this time, or you may be given an opportunity, a new position. But either way, I think that this is really about, you know, being very focused and clear on your end objective as far as your finances go. Okay, Aries, those are the messages that came through. I do see a wonderful upswing in your finances. I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for watching. You know I appreciate it. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.